Hello, and welcome to the show. This is the first video of my channel, and the title is pretty straightforward, capitalizing the chaos, which simply means that I'm not going to do anything. I'm not a fast driver, or I'll do a great lap times, but just capitalizing on what other drivers' mistakes are, right? So moving into turn one, as you can see, one driver way off in the corner. Porsches are flying everywhere. Cars are just going into each other, and I'm doing nothing but surviving. This Lamborghini, oh my god! Again, we'll see in slow motion. You can see the Porsches and all. McLaren joins the track and joins right into the Lamborghini, and takes out both of them. I do a sigh of relief, and with that, we head to Eau Rouge. And now in this race, I've not done a lot of practice, right? That's one thing. The blue car behind me, the Porsche again going wide on Eau Rouge, going out of track. Now again, I've not done a lot of practice before. Like I've just jumped right into the session, and I'm not a fast driver at all in this lobby. Just keep a head on the blue car behind me, right? And that yellow Nissan which just went, yellow or green Nissan which just went deep into the corner. Just look at the back view mirror. I'll zoom in, and you can see the Nissan joins and the blue car just goes right into the wall. I don't know why. Nissan, I think, was having some gaps, but still the blue car decided. This BMW coming right on the track, right in front of me, but fortunately it brakes just right in time. I doing nothing but surviving, right? So that is the whole point of this video. I'm jumping into the lobbies without any practice, but just trying to stay on the track, and that's it. That's the theme of this video. Now later in the race, didn't nothing much happened, right? People just stayed the same, right? The P1 2 3 4, all the people ahead of me were of course a lot of fast, and they were clean drivers apparently, which I was not able to capitalize on them. But anyways, this goes to show you, yeah, right, that just doing your thing, just staying on the track is much more beneficial than just trying to fight for positions and trying to get ahead, or you can say break the limit, or just drive to the limit. Just stay on the track and you'll be fine in some cases, right? That's one thing. Now I've cut to the final lap of this race, right? And as you can see, without doing much, right, I'm already P5. On the telemetry shows P7, but actually the telemetry is kind of messed up. I'm using some extensions with the Assetto Corsa, and they are fighting with each other anyways. So I'm ending the race at P5, and it's great finish, right, in my opinion, because my fastest lap is 2:24 and the fastest lap of this session is 2:16, which means that I'm nearly 10 seconds slower, yet I'm trying finishing P5 out of 24 just by staying on the track for 6 laps, right? So yeah, this is the theme of this video, right? This is what we are going to talk about today. Another race. Now here I'm driving the Mercedes AMG. I've not done a lot of practice again in this session. I'm a slow driver in this lobby as well, right? But I'll do only one thing, is to survive, right? Let's talk about the first corner. This BMW goes into the other BMW. McLaren just spins and turns around. Lamborghini doing its own thing, and already you can see out of P24 we are already P17, right? The two cars again going into each other on a straight. Apparently, this is what happens, right, when people try to fight for positions very early on in the race, right? This kind of thing is it's very common in this online lobbies, right? This is just an open Kunos lobby from Assetto Corsa. This is not something very a niche lobby where you need some license or something. Again, one Ferrari, I guess, that was facing, and 3 cars. Oh my god, this car almost came into me, and trying to avoid the contact, I missed the braking point and just apparently go into it. Now I've got the penalty. I think here I am wrong, because I served the penalty on the track, although I was not in the inside line of the corner, but still this BMW goes into me and apparently just does its own thing and spins wide. Now again, I'm already P11. I started the race at P24, which is last, right? And I'm already at P11. This goes to show, right, again, fighting early on in the race is not the best thing you can always do, right? And that is not something we want, right? Yes. So moving forward, I go wide in this corner, and Ferrari and all the people ahead kind of seem to be kind of faster than me, and I take this corner a little bit wide, Of course, I'm struggling because this is not something where I've practiced, right? I've just jumped right into the session itself. I don't know my braking points. I miss up the braking points. I think I'll miss the braking point here as well. Yes, as you can see, I run wide in the corner, right? This McLaren also runs wide. I would have capitalized more on this, but anyways, we had one position. So just try to minimize your mistake and just get on with it, right? People will bump into each other, and you can force people to bump into each other. Now here you can see I've already detected that the cars behind me are kind of faster than me, so they are not my competition. I should not race with them. I let go of McLaren and I'm good to go. I'm not going to fight with this position. I brake here and I brake a little bit later, which pushes me wide into the corner, and I just park my car in front of the Nissan. Yeah, so Nissan is just to the right side of me, and I'll not fight the Nissan as well because I know that this guy is faster and I have not practiced in the lobby. Some realistic things you should consider, right? I brake and Nissan brakes a little bit later. I overtake the Nissan. Nissan still is a faster guy. I keep that in mind. But anyways, we approach Aurouge, and of course, without practicing, I don't know where is my braking point, right, for Aurouge. I brake a little bit, more than the Nissan, as you can see in the back view mirror. This guy comes right at me, and I let go of him without fighting it off. Because I already know, right, this guy must have been practicing on this lobby for long, right, and already he's fast. He knows his braking points. That's why he's driving to the limit, whereas I cannot drive to my limits, right? So I brake a little bit early and let go of Nissan so that I'm back on my ideal racing line. I go a little bit more deep into the corner, and as you can see, I've got the 10-second penalty. This penalty, either we have to slow down for 10 seconds. In the back view mirror, a McLaren just on its own doing its thing. Fast forward to the end of this lap, I decide to serve my penalty here, and I serve my penalty in the inside line of the corner. I give space to the Ferrari coming from behind, and yeah, penalty served. I am in P12. Happy scenes. I'm not a fast driver. I've just lap times, as you can see, right, off the board, like 234 to 232, right, and the fastest lap is 215. So this goes to show you that a slow driver who stays on the track, it is much better than a fast driver who just gets over the limit and breaks the limit, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. In this race I finished P9, starting from P24 without any practicing. Finishing P9 I think is a good result. Thanks a lot for joining, and stay tuned for next videos, and yeah, until next video drops, goodbye.